And a good afternoon to you, rugby fans. Welcome to Lemont, Illinois. The Midwest Rugby Union Championships are today getting going. Midwest Rugby Championships brought to you by Next Level Rugby. I am John Broker, and I am joined here by Thomas Wheels Grant for this matchup between the Chicago Silverbacks on your left and the Findlay Stars running from right to left. They are in red. This is a Division 4 championship. These teams have gotten here, done some great work. We will talk about that in just a minute. I'll bring Wheels in as we are ready to get going here. As we said, Silverbacks in silver, obviously. A little bit of red there. Are going to kick off to the Finley Stars, and we are underway in the D4 championship matchup. Here come the Stars straight away, right up the midfield. They're at the 22, sending in the big boys. Fellow looks like he's played a bit of rugby in his day. Ball coming back there from Seth Hocking. Finley, from Findlay, Ohio. Small city in the Great Swamp region there. Ball out here from the Scars. Little pass back in, looking for the room. Good defensive work there. Like Gio Khan made that tackle there. Another ball out here. Little pop up there. The ball in the hands of Matthew McGrath. Gets that ball away. Looks like it was turned over as a knock on, so it's going to be a scrum here for the Silverbacks. And we are ready to go to our first scrum of the day. Wheels, this is all action so far.
Yeah, certainly is, Johnny. Good defense there by the Silverbacks, not really giving the Scars a chance to exit, and we're going to see their first set-piece opportunity here inside the 22, but plenty of brutal carries early on in the first minute.
Del Castillo to put this one in. Chicago native, great club here, the Silverbacks. Ball up into the hands of Aguiar. Aguiar comes off the back, hands off one, puts a little pop up there. Pass doesn't go where he wants it, so Ryan Golden is going to get a hold of that one. Ryan Golden turns it over for the Scars. We're a back and forth. They're inside their 22. Some big units running right there, just looking to get that ball down. Another forward punch here. Well, Manuel gets driven back. Sorry, that was the number 6. It was Drew Hernandez gets driven back in that one. We're going to have another scrum here inside the 22.
Yeah, interesting tactics so far from the Scars. They're looking for a lot of one-off runners, which can be quite dangerous if you're doing that inside your own 22. So they'll look to try and get a good exit away here and relieve a little bit of pressure that the Silverbacks are applying early on.
Ball in there from the Scars. Hocking once again moves it out. Ball up to the Silverbacks. Cross field they come, looking to get a little bit of run on here. Get the ball up to Angelo. Up with again, we'll have another scrum here for Finley. They've gained a little ground.
Yeah, it was a good kick there by the 10, Bryce Pitney. Managed to get enough grass on it and found some open pasture, and the Silverbacks just couldn't quite return serves, so that's a really good net gain there for the Scars.
Hocking, player coach here to put this one in. Off the back they come. Here by the Silverbacks. Silverbacks on the move. One of the big boys steps into the distributor roll. They move it out wide. A little show, a little go. Here go the Silverbacks. They've got some speed on the outside. Looking at the try zone. Are they in? Assistant referee says no. They have floated just a bit here. We're just having a little technical difficulty here. We'll hold on for just a second. Back on the field. It's going to be a line out here for the Scars. Ball up from the Finley Scars. Ball back, but under a bit of pressure here from the Silverbacks. Silverbacks, global charter school graduates, forming a club in Chicago, doing a lot of work, trying to give back to the community. And they're going to have a scrum just at 5 meters out from the line here. Great attacking position, Wheels, for the Silverbacks team.
Yeah, it certainly is. Probably their best position of the game so far. 5 metres out midfield scrum. They've got options both right and left, but the Scars just guilty of a little bit of a messy ball off the top of the line out, and they couldn't quite exit. So I think we may see that number 8, Alan Aguilar, off the back of the scrum here. Looks like a formidable runner, Johnny.
Should be. He is a big boy. He got a good head of steam last time. See if they decide to go down that avenue again. Well, this time doesn't go in where they would want it to go, but turned over here, it looks like by the Scars. Referee is going to whistle us up for a penalty against the Silverbacks. So it's going to be a Findlay Scars ball at their own 5-meter line. Penalty there. The Scars like to kick that one downfield, so they're going to get the scrum here. Ball in. Hockey moves around in the midfield. Little step there. Great. Finley Scars keeping this one to the inside here. Silverbacks regathering on defense, coming up strong. Aguilar bobbles back there, went back and forth to the referee, so it's going to be free play. Scars able to get that one to the ground. Nice Pitney. Works out the Silverbacks' way. They turn it around. They're on the run there. Common number 4 takes that one in. Nice little handoff. Another one of the big units coming in as they look to go to the width again. They've had some speed out here. Little show. Player can't get away from the Finley Scars tackle. Finley really attacking around the breakdown here, forcing some dangerous play or dangerous times here for the Silverbacks. And it works out in their favor as Finley's going to have a scrum here. Wheels, this has been a game. Go ahead.
Yeah, I really like, Johnny, the way the Silverbacks are looking with the ball in hand at the moment, trying to stretch the ball to the wings, which is really good to see. I think the Scars have been a lot more compact, but the Silverbacks are trying to play a little bit more wide and stretch the Scars defence. So interesting to see how the two different tactics play against each other for the rest of this game.
Certainly will be. And yeah, it's been, I was just saying that Finley has been stuck in their own half. They've been able to repel this so far. We're about 8 minutes into the contest. We have had mostly territorial advantage here for the Silverbacks as they come rushing up on defense trying to shut down this Scars offense. And a big break up the middle of the field from the Scars. A little bit of rugby knowledge on this team. Ball comes up, taken again by number 13. That's Zach Young for the Finley Scars. Show and trying to go to the outside. This is offside, however. Didn't really see the player had 2 hands on it. A penalty here for the Finley Scars. Hockey's going to go quick. The referee's going to whistle, however. Referee just having a bit of a word here with one of these Silverbacks players. Finally, in the other end of the field, Wheels, the Finley Scars, opportunity to push this one down and go for an attacking lineout.
Yeah, it was a lovely break there by the Scars, number 13. I think it was Zach Young. Just burst through, and he did have that pass to give, but he chose to tuck it in, but they get the penalty anyway, so their best attacking opportunity of this game so far for sure.
Line out just outside the 22 of the Chicago Silverbacks. Stars. Line out options here. Player line out. Silverbacks able to take it away, but knock it on. So it's going to be the knock-on advantage here. The Stars looking to go wide for a second there, but hang on to it in the middle of the field. They've got runners either direction. Let it go. Hocking. It's got there to Young. Young. Contact. Set of forwards there taking the ball. That's Gable. Puts the pass on. Ball gets knocked on there. No advantage gains. We scrum here to the Stars. Wheels. Still a good attacking position for them.
Yeah, still a good chance here for the Scars. We haven't really seen what they can do off set piece yet, so looks like a relatively central scrum. Number 9, Seth Hocking. Pitney seems to be a decent enough playmaker, so let's see what they can conjure up here.
Look to go with that one. Pressure coming in from the Silverbacks. Silverbacks quick running out. Referee says it's fine. Pop the ball up there to the beat of Angelo. Angelo has company, but kick that one to ground. Ruck this time, so here comes a forward pod for the Chicago Silverbacks. Back across midfield. We're back in the Finley end. They're going to look to go a little wider here. They've got an outside speed we can talk about, but they're going to take it in the middle. Throw on his defense. They could be throwing out to the left here if they can get this one. Saw some of the runners there for the Finley Stars pointing out wide, saying you've got to cover this. They get a little back and forth. Stars trying to come in over that one. Is that player off his feet? Referee running the spot. Silverbacks have reset it, but good jackal there from the Finley Stars to be penalty against the Silverbacks.
Yeah, much needed penalty there for the Scars. That was a really textbook technique over the ball. Of course, got to get both of those hands straight on the ball, not the ground first, and the referee was Johnny on the spot to give them the penalty. Number 9, Seth Hocking will look to try and clear it and give his team a bit of meters, Johnny.
Yeah, they've gotten a few turnovers here. It's been good for them. Line out here for the Scars. The Ohio, a stop on the Underground Railroad back in the day. Actually, Fort Finley. Ball up into the hands of Drew Hernandez. Here come the Scars. They're going to go wide with this one. We get some players wrapping around here. Put it in there. That ball to the width, but it does not appear there. Hernandez out with the ball. He's got cover, but he's away. Hernandez with a good run here. He's got to make it all his own. Players on him. The Silverbacks gets the ball up into the hands of Young. Young makes a nice break. Stars can make something out of nothing when they see it here. A little turnover ball. It comes into the hands of Jacob Davis. Jacob Davis takes it into contact. Hocking slowed down here by the Silverbacks defense. But another good attacking charge here from the Scars. Turned over by the Silverbacks. Going to come back here for a penalty, however. Finley Stars, an attacking opportunity. We're going to go quick with this one. Player just on the run. Defense is back 10 according to the referee, so we're good to go. But a nice attack here. Got some runners. Get the ball out there to Davis. Davis in contact. Another forward punch coming here, using the big boys. Go to Hernandez this time, just looking inside of Davis. But a penalty against Chicago again. The referee wants to have another word. Just too many penalties here, Wheels.
Yeah, definitely important. The referee wants to set the tone the Silverbacks just guilty of a bit of ill discipline at the moment. That one, the high shot, a really good chance for the Scars to strike first here off the quick tap.
Out there, Scars on the attack again. Couldn't get under the post with that initial shove. Go again, you see the Silverbacks. Been on multiple warnings here, so you have to be careful with their onsides and offsides. The ball goes to a waiting forward. He's driven back in the tackle. Long, wide pass there. A little show and go from the nifty fly half. Right-hand side, cut back in there, Zach Young. Trying to disrupt that ball, another penalty. Referee has held us up. I think we're going to see a card at this point. I think the Silverbacks can take a little rest.
Yeah, I think so, particularly in this area of the field. You can't give away a string of penalties like that. You can see he's already got the cards in his hands, so the Scars will be very happy to have the opportunity to play against 14 men for the next 10 minutes. And they're in the right area of the field to do so.
Yeah, they're finally down the center of the field. A little twirl around there from Hocking, and he sets up one of his players for a massive tackle. Coming with Jacob Davis in the front. Tip pass there. Forward waiting on the outside. Ours seem to be in their element here, just working away, chipping away at this defense. A nice little cut back in. First blood is going to go to the Scars, and it is Zach Young touching that one down. Great work by the Finley Scars after a lot of defense. Around the board with 5.
Now that's a lovely try there from the Scars, and massive credit to the man wearing number 22. I don't quite have a name on him, Johnny. You can maybe confirm, but there we go. But he's been exceptional nonetheless in the opening 15 minutes of this game. He's had about 10 touches, and he just ran a beautiful across field line to open up the gap for the 13, Zach Young.
Come here for Scars, right in front. They extend this to a 7-point lead. Up to 17 minutes into this matchup. Very educated boot there, just chips that one right over. So we're at 7-0. Finley Scars from Ohio lead Chicago Silverbacks this Division IV Midwest Championship matchup. Finley Scars got here, beat the Westside Outcast 27-26 to get to the game. These two teams have been swapping the power rankings back and forth to the top, so an awful lot to play for here, Wheels.
It certainly is. The Scars probably haven't looked the better of the two teams in the opening 10 minutes, so they'll be very happy to get the first 7 points on the board. Oh, but that one.
No Taylor Creek spins. Always a frustration to coaches around the world when you score a nice try and then bobble the next kickoff. Taking that one down safely, so a chance to level it here for the Silverbacks. Got a good scrum just outside the 22 of the Finley Scars. Nice opportunity, Wheels.
Yeah, really good opportunity here for the Silverbacks to try and strike back in quick succession. You see there, number 10, Oscar Andrino's quite flat with his 12 and 13, Anthony Bays and Angel Arroyo.
All in from the Silverbacks are off the back there. Aguiar's been a big runner back there. Quick ball produced. They're coming out wide. Little run to the side there from Arroyo. Arroyo's got a couple. Arroyo takes a big hit from his option number at the end there. A little bit high. It's ripped away by the Stars. Referee, however, says illegally so. We're going to come back. It's going to be a penalty for the Silverbacks. A little cheeky work there from Findlay.
Yeah, just guilty of a little hand there in the ruck. But good strike there from the Silverbacks. That number 8, you mentioned before, Aguiar's been pretty persistent off the back of the scrum, and they're going to look to carry it up with the quick tap again here by the looks of things.
Got one of their big units out there. Works stopping him. He gets to the 5-meter line. Good ball. It's a touch there. Look at the ball into Trino's hands. Cut back in. All the waiting pot of forwards there, held up by the Finley Stars, able to get to the ground. Good contest here. Ball comes just a little wider. Back in the hit from Maynard. Working towards the post. There should be some room here. Referee whistles, however, it's going to be knocked on by the Stars. Should be scrum here for the Silverbacks.
Yeah, good defense there by the Scars. You just get the feeling they're just clinging on. The Silverbacks almost bustling their way over the line as we see a player down here for a little bit of medical attention.
The player going to tend to the Silverbacks here, so we'll just step off for a brief moment while he gets looked at. Take another look at the earlier set of phases here, Wheels.
Yeah, brilliant look at the replay here. We can see the man number 22. Let's have a look. He just takes this sideways run and opens up the gap fantastically for his number 13, Zach Young. But I'll tell you what, the big fella's got plenty of skills, that's for sure. It's a lovely try to get first points on the board for the Scars.
Player is up. He's okay. Doesn't want to leave the field. Continue to play for the Silverbacks. We have a Silverback scrum here just a few meters out from the Finley Stars line as we're rolling on with this half here. Just over halfway done with it on our game clock. Opportunity here. I would look at Aguiar coming off the back here, Wheels. Opportunity to put 5 points on the board and get a little closer.
Yeah, definitely. The 18-year-old's a strong runner. Favourite players Luke White, the USA number 8, so a few similarities.
Nice break off the back there, headed toward the line, eventually take him down. Stars again in, trying to rip that one away. You saw the good jackal movement there. See if they can take that back. In the hands of the Silverbacks. Tight play here as they break off to that left-hand side. Wider shot now, just a one-off run there. Add a little bit of width. Had some runners, they can get it there. We'll see where they decide to go with this one. Ball out to the left-hand side, a little wrap around there. Now they're on the wing. Can they get there? Great defensive work from the Finley Stars. The referee says try awarded. And it's a 2-point game. Kick to come. Silverback answering.
Well, it's just to compliment the Scotland defense, but the Silverbacks just get over in the corner. It was the 13 Zach Young for Finley, who almost stopped the try, but in the corner, Javon Hernandez strikes back. Here's the replay, Johnny.
With their wheels, just sort of a little wrap around. Some work by the Chicago Silverbacks to get that one back.
You can see a number of Scars players down on their feet there. They look pretty exhausted already, Johnny. It's going to be a long day at the office for them.
Yeah, it certainly can be. Those fellas have been playing rugby for a while. Gamers, we would call them. That whistle blows, the ball's in action. They're doing it. As soon as the whistle stops, there's a little break. trying to catch their breath here. We're at 7-5. Finley leading the Chicago Silverbacks in this D4 championship matchup in the Midwest. Home of the Chicago Blaze Rugby here in Lemont, Illinois. West Rugby Union putting on a great event here this week. Old Fields D43, D2, D1 championships coming your way. Westfield will have the D3 championship after this, followed by D2 women's. Ball down here to the Silverbacks. Little running back style run there. Player winds his way to the deep end. Great work out from isolated. The Finley Stars able to rip that one away. The Stars are going to waste no time. Getting right through that Chicago Silverback defense. They can add to their lead. Veteran stepped in as a distributor there. Defensive pressure, look at the cross kick there, not going to happen. Barring something else, referee is a bit of a word here.
Yeah, potentially a little bit of foul play. Yeah.
Already had there. We're going to keep on playing here. Just send that one to the bunker, I suppose, Wheels.
Yeah, just a wee committee meeting, I think.
Well, in there, you see Alex Reyes. This one in for the Silverbacks. Middle of the line out, and they're good with that one. They've got a waiting pot forward. Nice little pass back in. I'll let him take a couple people with him, and he does. Continue on the same way to this outside. Nice handoff there. Good work. They're driving back this Findlay Stars defense. They've got some room on the left here. Got some runners, possibly a couple of mismatches. They go out a little wider. Nice work. They're back out to that wing. This is their danger man, and there's Beatster. Puts it back in. Great hands to hang on to it. They're at the line. Can get it over the line. They're looking at it. They're fighting. Just over that 22 there, headed towards it. A new field for me. That was a try line for a second. My apologies, but we have a whistle here. Another conversation, and this time the Finley Stars seem to have done something worth chatting about.
Yeah, we see on the replay. See what the penalty's for there. Infringement at the breakdown, not rolling, I think was the call. So they're going to play quickly here.
Chicago still with a yellow card fighting against here as they continue to move, get the ball down. They've got a couple of runners. A little show there, a little break, nearly across the line, but ball back now. Can they get it wide? One-handed pass in the top, any way you can. These cars to pick that one up. Here they go, and a penalty here against the Silverbacks. Card. Yellow there to D'Angelo, I think, for the high tackle.
Yeah, just a little bit of a lazy seatbelt tackle, as we'd call it, Johnny. Just no real attempt to wrap the arms, and the referee was right on the spot to make that decision. So 2 in the bin at the moment. It's pretty costly here for Chicago. The first yellow card must almost be back to the field rather though. So
not going to go out, but down possibly 2 players here are the Chicago Silverbacks. They get high tackle themselves. Have a bit of fun to the boys. Queuing up to the left-hand side. They're going to go look at that width. The ball popped off a hand. Referee said it didn't go forward. It's going to be allowed to play. Ball out there. So puts that one a little wider. The wraparound. The Silverbacks doing a great job of keeping this ball alive. On the outside, they have their speedster there. If they can't get the ball, referee something. We're going to have a penalty here against the Finley Scars. Here for Chicago, just slow this down, take some time off one of these cards if they decide to do.
Yeah, you mentioned it there, Johnny. When the Silverbacks move the ball around, it's really good to watch. You can tell their teams all got good connection and synergy together, and they love the offloading game. Certainly as this game stretches on into the later minutes, it's going to be even more key with some tired bodies out there.
Well, it does not find touch, so the Scars able to keep this one in. However, they've thrown it back to their try zone. Players here from Chicago trying to commit it over it. Ball is alive. They've got a great attacking opportunity. Did that bounce off a hand there? The referee gets involved in the ruck for a second. He's back out. Ball down. Here come the Silverbacks. A little messy ball. Can they get it over? They're at the line. Big pick and go. And the Silverbacks put it up to one of the big boys. In the hands of Andrino. Andrino pops it up to the center. One of the lines there, just playing a little for everything. But it's knocked out. Comes back. Stars can pick that one away. It's going to go up 50. It's rolling towards the touch line. Chicago pushes that one back in the field. It was knocked out. The Silverbacks are working just the back. So moves it out. Trino there. Big run up the midfield. Let's go with that ball. Open up some defense. Look at this width again. They've been using this left-hand slide well. Ball just spills up that time into the hands of one of the Stars players. They may be away. They're across the 50-meter line. Stars looking to extend their lead a little bit here as we're under 10 minutes to go in the half. A costly mistake with 2 minutes into the Chicago Silverbacks. Stars in for another 5 points.
Yeah, you mentioned it before. Johnny, the Silverbacks, that high offloading game always comes with high risk, and just one pass is too many at the moment, and the Scars able to pounce on that one. We see the replay here, and they bring it down to the left very well, as they've done so all game. But it was the fantastic rush tackle there from Ryan Golden, which opened the ball out on the far right-hand touchline for the runaway. And have a look at the dive from this gentleman. This is reminiscent of Owen Farrell. He loads up the arms and bang! Great finish there from the Scars.
Knocked that on. Everybody knocked that one on. It would have been tough for him. Like he was toward that.
Definitely. It's always hard and mouth stuff when the players go for the big electric dives, but if they come off, they look good for TV, Johnny.
They certainly do. Skip shot here. That one goes over. We are at 14-5. Finley Stars leading this D4 championship matchup. Silverbacks won their semi 60-65, excuse me, over Mankato. Lincoln Park in the quarters.
Go guys! Go guys! You can do it!
7 minutes to go on the game clock here in the first half. Next Level Rugby bringing you this Midwest Championship. Midwest Rugby Union at the Chicago Blaze home field here. Other rugby facilities in the country. By the Stars. Out of forwards, Stars. A bit of wind in their sails at the moment after another try to extend the lead. They're playing a lot of defense, but able to turn it on when they need to. Cable. Ball there into the hands of Hocking. Tussle on the ground here. Referee's going to whistle us up. Here, it's going to be a scrum for the Findlay Scars.
see. Interesting to see if that first yellow card's back on the field. Now, Johnny might be coming on just now. Or...
Could be. Not enough of that time. We should be just 15 on 14. The half should be the other. Here from Hawkins. Nearly taken against the head by the Silverbacks, but go are the Finley Stars. Nice little offload there. One-handed run coming. Can they beat this final defender? Good step, but yeah, not. Bryce Pitney taken down. Kind of rip this one away and have done. Ball is back in the Silverbacks' hand. 5 minutes to go in this first half. Back on the attack again. I'm sure the breakdown from this Finley Stars team marks their game today. Fair to play. Running behind a pot of forwards. They're going to go to the boot. Go back. Looking to get the positional game. It's bouncing, rolls, and a touch. We have Finley Stars line out inside their own 40-meter line.
Yeah, that's a good kick there by the Silverbacks. Spotted the open space in the back left pocket and puts them in a good position here. We haven't really had many executed line-outs so far in this game, so the Scars will be looking to try and get clean ball off this one.
Line out. Line out jumper just needs a sip of water there, so I think we're back in. Get Yoshi Khan up in front of us again. They're going to have to bring him down. Are the Silverbacks? They're going to go a little bit to the tail. They're going to get that one to Hernandez. Move it a little further back now. Taking the ball a little flat-footed. Pressure coming on there. Dyer put that one down, but 3 whistles. Another penalty against the Silverback. Finley Stars are happy to run, but the referee wants them to come back from where it happened.
And they've certainly got the weapons to strike from anywhere, as we've seen their 2 tries early on. Some skillful players. That number 11, Isaac Proctor's got a great turn of pace. And if they can extend their lead beyond another 5 or 7, that's a very healthy buffer heading into half time, Johnny.
Yeah, it would be. It'd be a nice lead-in for this Finley Stars team. They have championship rugby, or tournament rugby, really, around the USA, college and club. This in the Midwest, as the ball comes up, it winds up in the hands of the Silverbacks. Silverbacks power their way forward. They're at the 40-meter line there. Ball. There's making some nice moves. Player not held. He's going to get up. He's going to continue to run with the ball. Nearly wriggles free of that tackle. Time, however, 1 too many bites of the apple. It's going to be a penalty here for the Finley Stars. Ball down. Going quick as usual are the Stars. Hawking puts it out. Moves it a little wider. Look at that break around the outside. It's that stand man right there. He has been lighting it up so far. Down by the Chicago defense. Yelling up on that ball there. Here, but not so. It's going to be penalty against
You ever seen rugby before?
Just put it there, and the referee wants to have another word.
To be honest with you.
Oh, Wheels, I thought there was a bit of a cover up there by the Finley Stars player initially. Back the other way.
Yeah, I thought it was a little bit unlucky. Looked like he was straight on the ball there. Nevertheless, the Scars will be happy to have a tap here.
Go to their big distributor pivot there. He's going to work his way towards the line. Ball coming out here, a little pick and go.
The ball! Good job!
Up the sky with battle for it. Back to the cars again. Referee, however, spots another Chicago infraction. So Findlay hocking. Gets the ball up to one of the big boys. He's at the try line. He's over the try line. Another 5 points. 19-5. Kick to come right in front. As we get towards halftime, the Stars really imposing themselves.
Yeah, that'll make the coaching staff very happy. Right on the stroke of half-time, we see here they just rushed for the quick tap, and the big man, number 23 in the headgear, still had a lot of work to do, but he put his head down and only one way was forward, and that was over the try line. So the Silverbacks just guilty of giving away those crucial penalties inside their own 22, Johnny. It's killing them at the moment.
Certainly is. They've been just a little over-eager on that ball. The Chicago Silverbacks. Working with the second half. That electric speed we see, if they can start to dominate that outside, they can make a big comeback here, but the experience of this team is certainly showing. Little chip over the top there. We're at 21 as the referee whistles us for halftime. It is 21-5. Finley Stars lead the Chicago Silverbacks in the Midwest D4 Championship matchup. We're going to step away for halftime. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
This
Guys all put their Geritol.
Yeah.
That's got to be the 64-year-old right there.
Has to be.
Welcome back to Lemont, Illinois, home of the Chicago Blades, the Midwest Division IV Championship matchup. Finley Stars in red, running from left to right on your screen. We're about to kick off for the second half. Get underway through the Chicago Silverbacks. Tom Roper here with Thomas Wheels Grant. Wheels, these Silverbacks have it in them. They have the speed out wide, but they have a pretty big hill to climb in the second half.
Yeah, they certainly do. They've looked good in patches with the ball in hand, but probably just guilty of a few too many offloads, and the Finley Scars have been all over those loose balls and have scampered away for a couple of good turnover tries. It's been entertaining footy nonetheless. Let's go for 40 minutes here, Johnny.
Another 4 to go. After this, we're going to bring you the Division III championship game on this field, followed by the Division II women. So Division III is going to be Detroit Tradesmen versus the Red River Ruffians, the Grand Rapids Growlers versus South Buffalo women. But in the meantime, we're underway here with the Silverbacks. Watch other teams. They start off this half really well. That pass is there. They can get this one into a try zone. It is a race. That race is going to be won by Angel Arroyo. 23-year-old Chicago native gets the Silverbacks started.
Yeah, it was a fantastic start for the Chicago Silverbacks. Right off the kickoff, it landed in the hands of that man, Alan Aguiar, just with a fantastic little carry, and he managed to get the offload away. This time it was a beautiful offload, and look at this break down the left-hand touchline. Fantastic palm off, and gets the offload back in the inside to number 13, Angel Arroyo, and that is a fantastic reply in the second half for the Silverbacks.
To come here, narrow this down a little bit. That one's going to drift off just to the left-hand side. So just another few points there. They're at 8 points, 21-8. To 10 here, sorry. My mistake. Tries on the outside there for this Chicago team. As the Finley Scars get set to kick off. Right down to the Silverbacks. They'd love to run this one right back at them. Some words from their coaches. Be a little more direct, but penalty for players coming off their feet by the Silverbacks. So Finley Scars an opportunity here at 21-10. They lead. Well, back to Finley Scars, but little mistake there. This time taken on by the Silverbacks. Finley Scars elected to just kick that ball across field, so in a bit of trouble, a bit of pressure here inside their 22 are the Scars. Players working their back. They're going to go full box kick there. Comes up in the hands of a waiting player. He's got some wheels, got some steps. They get taken down are the Silverbacks. Silverbacks in with a high tackle there from big number 1.
Forget your cards at halftime or
Stars
something.
move back. Silverbacks ready to run. Big, powerful, across the 22, being held up there in the air. Players got to release at some point. Ball down to the Silverbacks, but slowed down. A little wider they go. Again, calling the shots out there, ripped out by one of the Scars players. Good defensive work around the ruck, so Scars ball back in hand. Silverbacks try to return the favor. The Scars inside their own 22 still doing a bit of work. Forward pods, not going to the boot, not playing the territorial game yet. Are the Scars. Big number 17 rolls somebody out of the way. Cover Recovering the ball there are the Finley Scars, but able to recycle that one. Just a little wider this time. Golden takes that one in. Ball doesn't go too far, but Scars will be able to maintain this. And Finley just going through the phases. Veteran heavy crew. Ball slipped forward this time, but a penalty is going to come here for offsides against the Chicago Silverbacks. So after a second there, it was going to work to their advantage to get a scrum, but penalty instead.
They'll be counting themselves lucky with that one because they weren't really going anywhere. The Scars, so offside just creeping a bit there with the Silverbacks. A chance here to relieve a bit of pressure, but I want to touch on that crossfield kick from about 3 or so minutes ago, Johnny. That was some of the most hilarious things I've ever seen on a rugby field. I thought someone was there that he was kicking it to, but he just decided to.
Yeah, he just kicked that one back, soccer style.
It's brilliant.
Yeah, just trusting your teammates, get back on the ball there.
It's
have
wonderful.
A line out here to the Stars. Little slow down here for a second. Ball is going to come to a scrum for the Chicago Silverbacks. He's going to bring that one back up.
Silverbacks will want to try and strike back here. So we saw they got that first try of the second half already. Good set piece opportunity here for them.
Ball comes back up. Gonna set it down again. Silverbacks ball. No waiting for this one. Ball at the back, stable. To the back line. Some runners out wide, looking for a little width, little wrap around here. Trying to bring on the speed. Space opens up. They're at the 22. Good work. That ball up, keeping it alive. Break. They're in the middle of the field here. Silverbacks rolling their way forward. That ball just a little long occasionally, but this is a break. This is some space. I know it's a black pass, but it's going to work. The Silverbacks, another 5 on the board, 21-15. Come back, maybe on wheels.
Yeah, definitely Johnny great there for the Silverbacks. They've tried to bring the ball down the left-hand touchline a number of times in this game so far, so it's good to see that reward paying off. We see here great hands there by the number 13, or it was the number 12, Anthony Bays, and then the 13, Arroyo, just ran it on home, but good identification of space there and a great try to hand.
Kick to come here, a score from across the planet. The USA Eagles have won 48-3 over Brazil. Matchup today. They'll play the winner of Spain versus Canada next week. Spain. That kick is going to go a little wide there, so the conversion letting down a little bit here. But it was a 6-point game. Just 7 minutes gone of the second half. Plenty of time here for this Silverbacks team. Waiting for the kickoff. Scars will kick this ball off. A little field view here. Scars get us going. Just a little chip kick here outside the 22. Nice spin move from one of the Silverbacks. Need to go wide here. They take it at the last second. Nice cut back in. Will the space open up? He's been through a couple. Turn around and get it. They're wildly outside there for Finley. Making a sneak. 4-10. We'll see what the discussion is here.
You can see the referee just wants to have a chat. Yep, sorry, Johnny.
All you.
I must comment on the fashion of this assistant referee. He's got the beanie and the sunglasses on.
Yeah, he's ready for an enjoyable day here. The Chicago Blaze ground. Just a penalty, so no card there. That was pretty well off sides. Push downfield from the Silverbacks. Their line out just inside the 22. We know they have some powerful runners here.
Yeah, it's a great touch finder there by the Silverbacks inside the 22 here of the Scars. If they can get another try here, it's 3 on the trot. Fantastic work by them to claw their way back in quick succession. Out of the Silverbacks.
Ball taken away by the Scars team, however. Finley has the lead and the ball. 10 minutes into the second half, Division 4 Midwest Championship. Long ball from the Scars. Now they got some runners to go back inside. Well covered by the Silverbacks. He's just falling around the place there as the ball comes up to a waiting forward. Finley, not a fan of the kicking game. They want to go ball in hand. Another forward punch right in the middle of the field. Come the Scars. At the big number 1. Held on the ball quite a bit. By number 17 there. Nice break up the side here from the Findlay Scars. Number 13, Zach Young, takes that one in. Nice work back to the inside. Well organized, know what each other are going to do here. Penalty again against the Silverbacks. They're just digging their hands in there, according to the referee. So Scars opportunity, looks like this time to move it downfield.
Yeah, they haven't really had a chance in this 12 minutes of the second half to attack inside the Silverbacks 40. It's been all them so far in the second half, so again that one probably not going the distance they wanted, but good chance to work their way inside the Scars half here, or the Silverbacks half rather.
Loose shoelaces here for the Findlay Scars. The referee has a little discussion with the Silverbacks. Captain just clearing things up. Unhappy player coming off for the Scars there as they make a change. 12 minutes in to the second half. The 4 club championships in the Midwest brought to you by Next Level Rugby. Broker here with Thomas Wheels Grant. Step around, good pressure. Pressure tells eventually, and the Scars wind up with the ball. off a mistake, and this is a man that almost was yellow carded a couple minutes ago, but he's on the rumble now. Working their way forward on the Scars. Show they're going to hang on to that ball. Taken away there by the Silverbacks. Silverbacks coming off to the left-hand side. They got the room. They're going to use their runners. They're going to keep this one up the middle of the field. Just hang on to that ball a little bit. A couple of passes would open a lot of these players up. You see the pass after the tackle was too late there, so it's going to wind up back in the Finley Stars' hands. And the Scars are afraid to run. This gentleman's seen a couple of rugby games. He places that one back.
There's definitely a lot of ping pong happening on the ground at the moment, you say. Johnny, they're just probably looking for that offload a little bit too late after they already take contact. So they've got to initiate contact first, and in that split second before you take it to ground, then try and get the offload away there. A lot of them are just doing it on the ground, so the defenders are already around them.
The difference in the teams, one of the players for this Finley team says his first rugby game was in 1979. They certainly have some longevity on this team.
Well, I can tell you what, Johnny, I was not alive then.
It was a glorious time of my life. Well in there for the Silverback. The big pressure coming in from that wise and veteran Finley scrum. Middle of the field, however, able to hang on to that one. Again, the pass comes after. This one's a good pass. Puts a player into space. Can he step? Can he get by? Nice tackle there from the Scars. Here come the Silverbacks. Work that ball back. They've got some runners. They've gotten into a structure and then get some width. A big bounce off there. Nice offload. They're going to keep going. It'll pop up there to Andrino. He's looking for somebody to pass. He's going to have to go to the deck. Quick ball. Runners to the left. Big wide pass. Just slipped out of the hands. Unlucky for the Silverbacks. That could have been another 5-pointer. Knocked on. It's going to be a Finley scrum.
Yeah, very unlucky that pass. Just a stretch too far to collect there for the number 13, Arroyo, who's already picked up a try today to his name, but there's definitely space down both of those touch lines for the Silverbacks if they can exploit it again. We've seen it already in this game, but the Scars just clinging on.
This time the pressure coming from the Silverbacks. The team seems to have a little more of it here. A little run going to that winger coming in from the outside. Back up. On the go are the Scars. Go out to that left-hand side. 25 has been a key runner for them very often this game, always punching holes in this Silverbacks defense. Little missed tackle there, but they are wrapped around. Ball's clean, says the referee. It comes back to this Silverbacks team. We'll see what they can make of it. They're going to knock that one on, so we're back for a scrum here for the Findlay Stars.
You can see there's definitely some top and hurt bodies out there. This is the championship, so you've just got to empty the tank for the next 22 and a bit minutes. All of those hard nights at training and the slog all come down to this one final moment, and it's 6 points in at the Stars with the slender lead. Ball in here from the Stars.
Release it to their fly half. They're coming in on the angle there. Ball nearly ripped away by the Silverbacks, but Stars able to produce it. Moved off to the left-hand side by Finley. Another forward pod, rushing in there for the Finley Stars. Nice inside line. Worked out. Picked up by the Silverbacks. Referee says that's fine. Ball is just dropped. They can continue to play. Good leg drive there. Nice pick and go. There's space here. This one could bring it within a point, and it will. It's a 21-20 game. Silverbacks sitting on a comeback upset here.
Well, that's a bit of individual brilliance there from the Silverbacks. Fantastic vision. You just see here. Just notice the space through the ruck and pick and go. It was clean through. I think that looks like number 18, Luca Romero. It's sort of hard to see the number, but great try and a chance for the Silverbacks to take the lead after being down by over 2 tries.
The kick there, but they could go up by a point with 20 minutes left in this matchup. Here the Silverbacks faithful cheering. They step in, knock that one over. It is good as 22-21. The Finley Stars, after a big run out, are now trailing. What is a 10th matchup in this Midwest E4 championship game.
Credit to the Silverbacks, the way they've just hung in this game and haven't gone away from their plan either. They've continued to try and spread the ball wide and exploit the Scars when able. So this last 20 minutes is going to be a real slog. The Scars just haven't had the ball inside Chicago's half at all in the second half, so they need to play a bit more of a territorial game here.
The hometown Ben Roethlisberger, a longtime NFL quarterback. These Stars players can conjure up some Roethlisberger athleticism with a knock-on off the kickoff that hadn't gone 10. Put the pressure back on the Silverbacks. They're on defense. Finley just knows one way to go. They're going forward through some of it. They're big boys as they go again, bringing in from reserves. Show and go there, but doesn't quite work with the fly half as he gets tackled eventually, but they get the ball in the hands of a danger runner. He's held up at the moment, going to have to get his knee to the ground. Can he do so? Referee says indeed he has, so it is a breakdown ruck here for the Stars. Big tackle coming in. Handed off to one of the Silverbacks players. This Silverbacks player and makes the ground get right to midfield there. Can they recycle that one? Stars players came off their feet over that. There's a penalty against the Finley Stars. They would like to go quick, and they have done. He's got to get about the 10-meter line. And in Trino's hands, they look a little wide. Go to the outside, go back to the inside. Starting to put together some phases here are this Silverbacks team. Ball goes up to the right. Good break through traffic. Eventually taken down. Had a couple of runners outside, but a break around the outside from Chicago Silverbacks. They leave that one hanging. Rolls and a touch. Referees are going to go back for a penalty, however, against this Finley Stars team.
Yeah, the Silverbacks on a real roll at the moment. And Johnny, they've had the rub of the green for the past 22 minutes. The Scars maybe need a bit of a inspirational talk from their captain or coach just to get the fire started again.
Ball in hand. A latch player there trying to drive through the Scars defense. Ball's going to squirt out. Player looked like he was a bit offside there. Referee just calms it down. Let's continue to play. Here come the Silverbacks. Nice move to the outside, but it goes in behind, but it's well handled there. A little step to the outside with a break Try zone in front of him. He's in. He's down. Try awarded. They start to extend their lead. It was 22-21. Now it is 7-21 by the Silverbacks. As the show late in this game wheels.
Yeah, that certainly does. We have a look at the replay again. Space out to the left, and it wasn't the greatest of passes, but it didn't matter because it found open pasture, and it's the number 13 again, Angel Arroyo, with his second try of the day. He still had a lot of work to do. He had to beat Treg Wells on the right wing, but impressive stuff from the Silverbacks. What a comeback.
What a comeback indeed for the Silverback team. Veteran heavy Findlay team. Giving way to a little bit of youthful exuberance from a lot of these Silverback players. A little bit of distance this time. This one's going to push off to the side of the post again to maintain a lead here. Is a 6-point lead. A converted try would put the Finley Stars ahead. So the excitement is building here with 15 minutes to go. Lemont, Illinois, here at the Chicago Blaze home ground. Midwest Rugby Union hosting these great championships. Next Level Rugby bringing you all the action today on 3 different fields. Look at the other field of the moment. The Indianapolis over Milwaukee, 7-0 at the moment. The Impalas. Back to the action here on this D4 championship field. A kick right down with danger man. Aguiar can find some room. Aguiar can get isolated too, so going to have to be careful there. This time he has his teammates with him. The try would be well needed here by this Chicago Silverbacks team as they go to the boot. It bounces up into the hands of one of the Silverback players. Here, let's see what it was. It would have been a lovely, lovely try for the Silverbacks. Looks like infraction happened back here.
Yeah, I think we're going to bring it back and it'll be the Scars ball, or maybe it's the Silverbacks thrown to the line out. No, it's the Scars indeed, so this is a really important line out for Finley. If they can try and etch inside the half here of Chicago.
Forward here, wasn't engaged by Chicago team, but it's going to come back to be a free kick. Little discussion there between the players.
You love to see it.
Kick over. They're going to keep this ball in hand or kick it out. There's nothing to put it in touch. Start the lineup. They're going to go quick. Little tip pass there, nearly knocked down. Aguiar able to hang on to that one. He moves a nice held pass to the outside. They're starting to find some gaps between these Finley Stars players. Runners queuing up here. Here's a big boy looking for it, but he passes it right to one of the Stars players. Those Stars at their own 22. Little boot. Silverbacks, there's an advantage here to the Finley Stars, and they have a hold of the ball. What happens? We're going to come back with the penalty. Just a knock on. Silverbacks, so from here to the Finley Stars, down to 35 at 12 minutes to go in this one.
There was actually a massive push off the ball that I think the referee team just missed, but nevertheless, this is a really good opportunity for the Scars to strike one back. This is probably the best attacking opportunity they've had so far in the second half, so we see the player hobbling there in back plate. It's been a brutal encounter for these men.
Referee Lights out having a word. One of the Finley Scars players down with a head injury. Wheels' favorite assistant referee came out touching his head, so we'll see if they send him off the field.
Oh, I love it, Johnny. Can we have that in professional rugby? The beanie and the sunglasses, I think, brings a bit of character out.
Just talk to the marketing team there at the Free Jacks. You can get somebody to get a sponsorship.
Great idea.
Yeah. All of them. Ready to go again here. This one is going to be Finley Scars ball. Referee's going to bring this one up. Ten and a half minutes to go. Brings us together. Immediately penalizes the Silverbacks players coming off their feet. They're going to go quickly are the Findlay Scars. They need these 7 points, and this is just the man to do it. Works his way to the outside. Diddy's flipping a touch. Gets it back in. Assistant referee says, let's play. Back up on his feet again and kicking and going, but Jordan going to touch this time. It is Chicago Silverbacks ball, and they're going to go quick back there. Away they go. Silverbacks, probably a good choice, but a little challenge both ways at line-out time. This gets it back in the ball, back in the hands of their speedy backs for the Silverbacks. Ball pointing back, looking for a player to kick this one, I believe. Having to dig it out. This time they go deep. Playing that ball out to the 50-meter line, knocked on by one of the Stars players. You can see he wasn't terribly thrilled with that. I believe the whistle went there. The referee did indeed blow the whistle, so they're going to go back for the scrum. Off of that kick after his knock on, a lot of players there from the Chicago Silverbacks. It was a clean play, but we're going to go back and have the scrum.
Well, it's brilliant. It's a comedy of errors here. It's not quite often you see a team want to take a quick line out inside their own 5 metres, but it's ended up working very well for the Silverbacks. And you got a feel for the fullback there, for the Scars. It just got an awkward bounce and he couldn't quite get low enough to collect it cleanly. And you get the feeling that was a really important moment of the game there for the Scars.
Good pressure from the Finley Scars, but this Silverbacks team gets away with it. They're ball out wide, looking to run right away. What they can do with it, a little bit of a mistake keeps in there. They're on the run. And try awarded. Taking a look at it here. Ball squirts out the back. Foot there, so that's fine. Players good to go. That wasn't really a trip. And we're trying to get back on that one. Big tackle comes in. The referee says it's okay. And the Silverbacks are able to capitalize on that. And they push their lead there beyond a converted try. So good work by the Silverbacks. Nice try. They're looking at a championship ring coming up.
Oh, it was brilliant. The players thought it might have been a knock on, but it just popped off the knee and they scampered away, and that is an important score for the Silverbacks. 34-21, 13 points.
That one certainly is great work there. Silverbacks extend their lead in this D4 championship matchup. Come here from Finley.
You gotta dig deep! You
gotta dig deep now, let's go! We gotta dig deep! Referee having a bit of word there with some of the Silverbacks players. Changes coming in here for Finley. Taken. Pressure coming in from the Scars. Waiting pot of forwards here. Good head of steam. Looking for that bridge pass, but it's not there. Ball gets turned over. It's in the Scars' hands. Another opportunity. Hernandez has been very, very effective for the Scars team. Nice little pass out there. The big man has it, but has to catch him in front of him. Tackle comes in. It was knocked on in there. So we scrum here for the Silverbacks. Clock continues to move.
It certainly does. Just over 5 minutes to play in this D4 Championship final. Beautiful day for rugby. And Chicago have exploited those conditions, the best of the two teams so far, but 5 minutes is a lot of time. Certainly, Finlay get one score back, it's game on.
Certainly will be. Silverbacks. See that pressure coming in from Finley. They'd like to take this one away, but not going to be able to. I'm going to go off the back for Aguiar, and he's going to put a little longer pass in. Nice slip pass there. They've got some runners to the outside. That hole opens up. It's a foot race across the 50, hunting them down. Stepping back inside, good footwork there, gets the pass, and it looks like Drew Hernandez is not going to be able to stop this player down. Try awarded to the Chicago Silverbacks. They push the lead with under 5 minutes to go. Everything looking silver right now for these boys.
Yeah, you'd think that'd put the exclamation mark on the game for them, Johnny. We see here inside their own 22. That man's carried well all game, and they just did what they've done so good for this whole 80 minutes, and that's exploit space down the edges. A lot of speed to burn there. He did well just to draw in that defender and give the pass away there to his number 24, who had all the speed in the world to put it down under the sticks.
Flags up. That one's good at 41-21. We've got 20 points in it here. Finley to kick this one off. They could make up this 20 points in this shorter period of time, Wheels. So it looks like gold for the Silver, as the Silverbacks are going to be your D4 Midwest champion, barring very unusual circumstances. Roll up, Silverbacks, step around, step in a tackle. Good work to try to turn that into a jackal there, try to rip that ball away. Silverbacks going to hang on to this one. And where they decide to go, they're going to look for some runners here. Aguiar gets hold of it. Looked like he was shaping the kick, but didn't hang on to it as the ball goes to one of his teammates. Box kick now. Let's see if this bounces their way. Rolls up nearly into the hands. Slow bounce comes back. Drew Hernandez back on the tackle again. He's been phenomenal for the Scars, wearing number 6. Nice step, nice footwork. Scars getting back there. Ball is clear, so referee says they can play that. These Scars, another opportunity here. 2.5 minutes in the game clock. Maybe a little bit of referee's time when we're done. Pop up there from the Scars. Kick in his hands. Continues the work for the Finley Scars. Driven back, however, by the Silverbacks defense. work there by Hernandez. Picked up by one of his teammates. Finley Scars continue to battle here. Minute and a half on the game clock. Out they go. Scars still on the move. Pass there, but no one to pass that by to it up. All good bounce back in the hands of Craig Wells. Really ripped away, but back in the hands of the Scars. They battle their way towards midfield. Chicago's quarterback want to stop their scoring at this point. Davis. Penalty this time again. Chicago. Stars going to go quick here. Across midfield they go. Nice turn of speed. They're nearly held up, keeping his feet moving. Try to get to the ground. Referee hasn't set up the maul yet, so they're allowed to keep playing that. Hernandez takes a good ball of pace there, working his way forward. Ball held up, however, by this Silverbacks team. Should be a good turnover for them as the ball squirts out. Chip that one into touch. The referee looks at it, and your 2023 Midwest D4 champions are the Chicago Silverbacks in a big comeback victory over the Finley Stars. Neil's final thoughts?
Yeah, and indeed, Johnny, congratulations to the Silverbacks. They just had a bit too much out wide in the end for the Scars, but a gallant effort nonetheless by Finlay. They can hold their heads high. But the Silverbacks, you can see their supporters rushing on to celebrate the memories of them. Entertaining game of D4 rugby. Looking forward to the D3 championship up next.
Absolutely, the Chicago Silverbacks. Congratulations on your D4 championship. And the Stars, great match played. We're going to step aside for a little while at 1 o'clock Eastern, noon Central. It's going to be the D3 championship between the Detroit Tradesmen and the Red River Ruffians. Stay with us for that one.